as I can tell. You also no. There we go. Are we live? We are live. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Blade Walker, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, Alpha 19.6. This is our Let's Play world. I've been doing quite a bit of work off camera, trying to upgrade the base, gather resources, etc. I believe it was day 16 when I started, the end of day 16. So I have done quite a bit of work. Alright. Here is our settings as usual. We bumped it up to Survivalist after the last Horde. And then that, and I think that's everything. So let's go ahead and get started. YouTube is so dumb. Telling me my bitrate's not high enough. Whatever. Never noticed that before. Interesting. Come on. Load. Load faster. Alright, there we go. I've been pretty busy. As you can see, it's now the end, well, near the end of day 17. I got the entire bottom now upgraded to regular concrete. I upgraded all four corners to reinforced concrete. I finally threw the dealie here down. I'm making the rolling garage doors because that's what we're doing today. I want to make the hatch elevator right there, and then I'm going to connect it here. This is going to be the way we drop down to get to the base of the world, and then that's where we'll come back up. I'm going to connect... I'm going to make an elevated path from here to over there. Looks like our stuff is done. Hey, Bill. Yeah, I know. I just realized that I haven't streamed since... What was it? Mid-August? It's been like a month. I didn't realize it's been that long. Alright, you guys are going to have to go, sadly. I'm going to have to build this platform here. I've already probably played 45 minutes or so, and then I was like, you know, maybe I should go ahead and do a little... No, not you. Do a little stream. It's not going to be long, because I know some people don't like the live streams, and that's why I stopped doing live streams of my actual Let's Play worlds. So this one's going to be short for those that don't like or want to watch it. It will be reasonable to watch. Is that it? Yeah, that was it. But I was already doing quite a bit off camera, and I kind of felt bad, so I was like, yeah, I should probably do at least some of it on camera. So this probably won't be very long, maybe an hour or so. Alright, let me show you what I've done over here. While I was digging, this is my iron mine, and while I was digging it, I came up with an idea for a permanent-ish Horde base. So I went ahead and I finally made an entrance and upgraded it. And this is what I've kind of dug out. And then I did this. I was digging just a straight down line, and will continue to do so. And this gave me an idea for a Horde base. So we will worry about that later, because that definitely will not even probably be started before the Day 21 Horde. So we'll have to use Moon Knight's base idea again, which is fine, because it worked just fine. This, as I said, is going to be where the hatch elevator is going to be. Dead Space, I have not given up on it, of course, because I do love it. I just, lately, I haven't, like, it's been a month without anything. I just have not been up to doing a stream at all. And so that's basically why that hasn't happened. But as far as, like, am I done with it? Oh, heck no. I definitely want to do 2, and I also want to do 3. So, yeah, as far as when, I honestly don't know. It's whenever it strikes my fancy. I know that's a terrible answer. I always hate when people are vague or they don't know. It's like, damn it, you should know. Sadly, I do not. But I will try to get another Dead Space stream out relatively soon, maybe in the next week or so, because I know you guys have been wanting to see it, and I've been wanting to play it. I've actually considered just playing it by myself, but I was like, no, I don't want to do that. All right, you go in there. We need those. You get here. All right, so we got the hatch elevators. Or the hatch elevator is getting ready. Whoa, I missed the ladder. How did I miss the ladder? Oh yeah, I totally did. Alright, so this is going to be a little boring, but that's actually another reason I don't mind streaming this a little bit, because there's not going to be any actual progress. I just, as the title says, I want to get some infrastructure going, which in this case is going to be the path down to the base of the world, so I can put my forges down, more than one, without screamers attacking. And then the other thing is going to be building the hatch elevator. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize I was quite that close. That's nice. Alright, so we're going to upgrade these. And then up. You go away, and I need you. I do not. And then the hatch elevator is going to be... I'm pretty sure it's south. Pretty sure I made it south. Gonna knock a couple of these out. Then we gotta go dig the hole on the other side, which is gonna be just as fun as this. And I'm gonna have to look up that thing. And I think I might be able to build the hatch elevator from memory. I can't be certain, but I think I can. So let's see. Grab these two. I also made... I didn't realize that I had the ergonomic grip mod schematic, so I was able to make some ergonomic grip mods, because stamina has been a horrendous issue. There we go. Plate on face. Alright, let's go on back up. Oh, I missed another one here, damn. Alright, make sure everything's reloaded, because this is always run permadeath. I have not seen hardly any zombies. I do want to make sure this is exactly lined up, yes? Damn it, I can't tell from out here. Pretty sure I lined it, yes, exactly up. So once that, and it is south? Yes, it is. Which means I need to go north. Make sure there's no victims. Do I still have... No, I don't. This, and... Do I have? Yes, I got plenty. Alright, so wood frames. 75 should be more than enough. You, and you. No, Dishong Tower, none of the skyscrapers are in the console version. The skyscrapers were added in Alpha 16, and unfortunately we're on Alpha 15 on console. Sadly, that is not the case. I wish it were, but... The good news is, while they have, the Fun Pimps have confirmed they're looking for somebody to port it to console, the new consoles, current gen as it were. He did not confirm it, but he said that his dream is to backport the new version to the last gen consoles. Again, not going to do it, but hoping they can. I'm sure it depends on whoever they get to actually do the port. And then another dream would be to eventually make all versions crossplay. I would love to be able to play on console with PC players. That would be freaking awesome. But again, that's one of those dreams. Probably won't happen, but he said he would really be happy if they could do that. Hey, Andrew, welcome. Yeah, this is going to be super short, not very long, because this is my Let's Play world. The current one always run permadeath, and I've had many people in the past say that they don't like the live streams for the Let's Play worlds because then they basically miss an episode because they either don't like watching or don't have the time to watch a 3-hour stream, which is understandable. As you can see, it's already day 17, so it's already been like a full in-game day since the last video. And I've been doing basically just farming and building some of the infrastructure, hence the title of the stream. So this is only going to be about an hour, and we're already about 10 minutes in, so it could be a little longer, but I really, really don't want to do that, because that way, if anybody that doesn't want to watch it can skip it and not actually miss any progress, but if someone does want to watch it that doesn't normally, they won't really... I mean, it's going to be kind of boring. It's basically just going to be me digging this hole. I'm hoping to get this done by the end of the stream, which basically it's going to be the 2 paths down to the base material of the world, which is the first one I've already finished digging over there from the actual base, and this hole I'm digging now is going to be the hatch elevator, because after playing several worlds since I made that one of my Season 5 world, I just can't stand running up those stairs. It's so slow, and it constantly runs through all your stamina. Then you get to the top and you're out of breath, and then you gotta wait. It just... Ugh. Yeah, I think I've been spoiled with the hatch elevators, the new one. I just wish it wasn't such a pain in the rear to make, but... And of course, the other issue is as I dig down, I have to fill all 4 sides in, or else you'll clip into the world, and... I don't want to do that. I was just going to make it a straight up and down hole, and I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. Which reminds me, I better make a heck of a lot more of these. Say 100. 100 should be good. So this is going to take a bit, and it's boring, but, I figured you guys wouldn't mind hanging out for a bit. Since it is a Saturday night, it's not too late. And Bill was already asking about Dead Space, the next stream. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, but I can't promise, guys. I just can't. But, yeah, the Dead Space streams are definitely not done, because, as I said, I don't just want to do 2. I also want to play 3. Honestly, it's been so long since I've played all of them. But 3 is, for some reason, I remember 3 being really, really fun. So that's kind of the one I really want to get to right now. But the second one is so good. And they've confirmed in the remake of the first one that they got the same guy that did Isaac's voice from 2 and 3. They brought him back for the new one, and he is going to talk. So for me, that is fantastic. Nothing makes me happier than knowing that not only did the guy's name is Gunnar Wright. That's the voice actor's name, who did Isaac in 2 and 3. So I am super happy they were able to get him to come back, because that dude was just phenomenal as Isaac. Now, if you're also wondering why I'm not doing this like 1 lane at a time like I normally do, and then coming back and stacking up, nerd pulling and filling in, it's because I don't have 4 out of 4 sexy T-Rex, and I keep running out of stamina. So I'm just doing a couple until I get low on stamina that I build. Can screamers detect the heat signals if you place forges near the maximum elevation? From personal experience, height as far as going up from the regular part, what do you call it, the surface. If you go all the way up to the maximum height, my experience has been they can and will still show up. However, I haven't done that since Alpha 17, maybe 18. But they did still show up. But for some reason, if you do it at the bottom of the world, they don't seem to. My guess would be because when you go down, you've got all that rock, and maybe the stone somehow blunts their, I don't know, detection radius or summon radius, whatever. Whereas if you go up, you've got all that empty space. But again, not a developer, I honestly don't know. That's just what I've anecdotally felt. And it's annoying because I would love to build up high in that, but the couple of times I have, when I came down, there were screamers waiting for me, and I was like, man, this is the bull crap. Because believe me, I would much rather build up above simply because I wouldn't have to dig all this out. Not that I mind per se, because lots of resources, but it would definitely speed my base building up if I could just build straight up using, just making some pillars at the base out of concrete and then using either wood or cobblestone more than likely for the rest going up. I wouldn't say don't try it, just I would maybe build a really high platform at the maximum height and then just put down like 3 or 4 forges and just throw some wood in them and let them burn for an hour or something. See if anything spawns. But I definitely would test it before just straight up going full in. Alright, yeah. Puff and puff. Yeah, I know, you're tired. Oh, well, no, okay. Almost out of stamina, or drink and food, alright. I put my food away, are you kidding? Nope, we're not kidding. You put your food away because you're a D-D-D. I know what it was, I did the all stack sort button. Yeah, generally speaking, I don't mess with the creative menu and stuff. And I love to test things, but I'm not very good at making tutorials. I've made a couple, and I'm like, this is going to be a short tutorial 55 minutes later. And I've had people watch it and like, you know, it was really helpful, thank you, but, you know, you said short tutorial in 52 minutes. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I unfortunately tend to do that. Let's see this in sand, see if I can make some more. Yes. Alright. I came up for food. For a minute I was like, what did I come up for? I gotta get something better than this. This 10 food at a time is ridiculous. $37. One more should do it. I'll go ahead and take those. Go ahead and make some food. More coffee. $2.29, perfect. Let's go. What was that? Did I put them away? I think I did. I did. One of you. This is going to actually go up. It's not going to drop me here. It's going to drop me up about 3 blocks so that I can make a little bridge here that'll bring me to this level. That way the zombies can walk underneath. I was going to make a straight wall here, but then they'll get caught on the corners and they'll beat on it and they'll probably break in. I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So, doesn't. That's what I get for hitting the button too fast. You. I want to get downstairs before any screamers potentially show up. There we go. Well, I mean, I guess that's good. Now I've got 2 holding me up. Okay. Back to work. Yeah, that's the debug slash whatever you want to call it. Well, the creative menu is in console, but it's one of those things where when you create the world, if you don't turn it on, you can never turn it on after that. But I really wish they would add like a debug menu to console games that have, where the PC version does, because that thing can be so useful if you get caught in the world, or if the game glitches and screws you out of something like a vehicle. You can just respawn it. And I'm sorry, with the expense of these vehicles, I am not rebuilding my Jeep if it gets sucked into the world and disappears. I mean, I know there's a dupe bug still, and I've had my vehicles dupe a couple of times, and I just pick them up and then throw them on the ground as an item and they disappear. I don't see the point in keeping an extra vehicle. I've been lucky, though. It's been a very long time since I've lost a vehicle due to a bug. I think Alpha 17 was the last time it happened. And I believe I lost... It was either a Jeep or a mini bike. I think it was a mini bike. I came out and it was just gone. Now on my in my, well, I can't say current because this is the only current Let's Play. In my previous Let's Play, Season 5, I did have my mini bike. I left it on the ground, underground, at the base of the world in one of my mines. And it was in a big open area on the bedrock. And all of a sudden, it teleported to the surface. So I didn't lose it, but it was weird that it magically teleported to the surface. Because Fatal, the guy that did all the vehicle physics and actually put in it's called the Vehicle Manager, it constantly saves the last location of the vehicle and makes sure, and like does a constant check to make sure it's still there or something like that. And he did that in Alpha 17. And since he did that, I haven't had any issues. But some people have. They've said they've still had vehicles disappearing and glitching and all that, so yeah. But that's the only time in recent memory I can remember having an issue. Oh, this stamina thing is kicking my ass. I just don't remember having 3 out of 4 and it being this bad. I mean, I know it's bad, but I'll tell you one thing, it's definitely a lot better with the ergonomic grip, and it's only a 10% reduction in stamina use. Feels more like a 50% reduction. How far down are we? 32. Oof, we got to get to +3. That's a long way. That's okay. This will be worth it, and I am definitely not waiting until well into the world to make this thing. I've been putting off making the underground forge area because I almost said crawling. Climbing down and up. Down isn't a problem, but up, oh, it sucks so bad. They nerfed the ladder speed, climb speed, a couple alphas ago, and it's just, ugh. I think they nerfed it a little too much. Now, granted, if you play it on console, on the PS4 version, it's too fast. But, I mean, it's nice. I wish it were still that fast on PC, but sadly it is not. So I want to try to get this done today, and then that's going to be it, because I still have to record tomorrow and Monday's videos. Which is why I've been doing this, so I could actually get to some real looting and such. Because these towns that I found here, along with the quests, are just... These are awesome towns. And as I said at the beginning of the stream, when nobody was here, I was digging out I was digging for stone in the iron mine right next to my house, and I came up with a new idea for a horde base. It's not new, it's an old idea. It's just a slight twist, I guess, on it, but there really aren't any original ideas at this point. I mean, pretty much everything's been done to death. So I shouldn't say it's original, but it's a new idea, or maybe not even new, but whatever. I think it'll be really neat. It's another form of a drop base, but it's different, so it's not the same, but you'll see. It's going to be a while. It definitely won't be day 21. I should be able to get it done by day 28, but that entirely depends on how lucky I get with loot drops and such. If I feel like I'm in a good place, and I mean, I've already got pretty decent weapons, honestly. A tier 3 tac rifle. I think it's called a tac rifle. I don't know. It's a tactical assault rifle, so I don't know where they get the C. Maybe it's... I have no idea. I don't know. Somebody called it a tac rifle a long time ago, so that's what I've called it. I don't know what it is. But the tier 2 assault rifle is so good. And I think I've got the full auto mod. No, I don't. So it's still burst mode, but that's alright. I might have a full auto mod at home. I know I have a mod. I just don't know if it's a burst mod or a full auto. I'll have to check. But when I found this tier 3 steel pickaxe, I pretty much knew that it was time to start working on the base. No, I haven't. I've seen him post it. It says something about like Farmer Glock, I'm starving. I didn't watch it yet. I'm not sure what the premise of the series is. I believe his Lockdown series is still going. I thought when I saw that maybe it had ended, but then I saw a new Lockdown, so I'm not sure. And like I said, I don't know what the premise of the farming series, other than apparently he's starving. Maybe he can only eat cooked food or something. I don't know. Alright. Plays a vegan. Oh god, that's gotta suck. Well, I mean, veggie stew if you can get the recipe, but the problem is, in the beginning, you can't make... He's having to use cornmeal. Oh god, I'm sure he's loving that. Well, it's not really that vegetables are hard to get, per se. It's just, you can't, unless you find the recipe to make the seeds for corn and potatoes, you can't get those until you put 2 points into farming, living off the land. Although if he's going vegan, I guess that means he could probably quickly spec into Fortitude and get them, but then you still got to find 5 of the... If you don't find the seed itself, you have to find, what is it? I'm pretty sure it's 4 or 5 of each vegetable, and then that only gives you 1. And so, yeah, it's going to take you a long time. And if he's a vegetarian or vegan... Well, there's a difference between vegetarian and vegan. A vegan is extreme. You can't eat any meat or meat byproducts. You can't eat cheese or milk. Yeah, vegan is extreme. I mean, if you can't do vegetarian, there ain't no way in hell you're doing vegan. I used to think they were the same thing. Like, vegan was just like a shortened... I don't know, like a... I don't know, not a nickname, but like a shortened version. No, a vegan is way different. But either way, I mean, that means he probably can't eat most canned food. Because, like, you know, ravioli is obviously... Yep, yeah, if you can't eat eggs and stuff, yep, that is definitely vegan. The ones that I think are interesting are, like, I want to say it's vegetarian, but they're allowed to eat, like, fish, something like that. It's got another term. It's not vegetarian, it's something else. The number of types of food-limited ideologies, I guess, are interesting to me. I'm a carnivore. I eat anything. If it moves, I eat it. That's actually not true, because I am, like, probably among the top 10% pickiest... Pescatarian, that sounds right. I saw that on... I think it was on one of the Gordon Ramsay shows. I think it was Kitchen Nightmares. Yeah, it was Kitchen Nightmares. One of the chefs of the restaurant was using the same skillet for cooking fish and meat, and the person couldn't do the, you know, whatever, the pescatarian, I guess. And Ramsay's like, "What are you doing? You can't do that." And he's like, "Nobody's ever complained before." And he's like, "What if they're a, you know, pescatarian?" He's like, and the chef honestly didn't know. He's like, "What the hell is that?" So Ramsay went out to the thing, to the actual customer, and asked them, and said, "Are you that?" And she's like, and it was a woman. She's like, "Yes, I am." And he's like, "Did you know that they were doing that?" And she's like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" She wasn't upset, but she was like surprised. She's like, "They didn't know?" And so Ramsay made the guy recook the food in the proper pan and all that. And I was like, I didn't know that. I mean, granted, I'm not a chef, but yeah, that's something else. He has eaten a can of ravioli. Well, I mean, the ravioli itself isn't bad, except for it has meat in it, obviously. Oh, I ran out of wood. How close am I? You know what? 19's fine. We're just going to go ahead and dig the rest of the way. We'll place and then come back and upgrade them later. But yeah, when I was younger, people are like, "You ought to be a chef." I'm like, well, there's a problem with me being a chef. I don't eat 95% of all food. I don't eat any vegetable. The only vegetable or fruit that I pretty much eat would be, like, potatoes. That's about it. I don't mind corn, but corn doesn't exactly fill you, so I rarely ever use it. Yeah, see, that's my thoughts on that, Patrick. That's kind of how I've always felt when it comes to farmers. The thing about farmers is, yes, they absolutely do eat vegetables, but yeah, most farmers do more than just fruits and vegetables. They also often do livestock, and I almost feel like a farmer would be insulted if you were like, "Hey, man, you're a vegetarian, right?" They'd be like, "Hell no." They're like, "I'm eating my pigs, I'm having bacon." It was Chinese ravioli. So, doesn't that mean it has dog in it? Or cat? Believe it or not, Chinese actually do eat dogs. When we had the Olympics over there, they had to go to all the stalls and tell them to take off the menu dog, and I think it was also cats. They had to remove them from the menu because other countries find that offensive. I don't know. I wouldn't eat a dog or a cat, but at the same time, I don't really see the issue. We eat everything else that moves. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care. Eat whatever you want. Why does my cousin always call when I'm busy? Now we're gonna dig a little more, but... Oh, I did bring some, yes. Soylent Green is coming. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Soylent Green really was a thing in some places. I mean, most people don't even know the reference. You know why? I'll tell you, the reason I know the reference is because I played a little-known, it wasn't little-known, game back in the late 90s called Xenogears. And it was mentioned. And Site Uzuki tells you, I think his name was Uzuki, actually mentioned, he's like, Soylent Green, and the main character's like, oh yeah, and they ate it up. And then a little bit later, they see where they see that it's people being ground into the cans. And then obviously they get sick, and then, because Seitan wouldn't take it, because he knew what it was, he's like, they're all like, oh, Seitan, here, eat some food, and he's like, nah, I'm good, I'll pass. And then later on, when they see it, he's like, yeah, now you know why I didn't eat it. And he's like, why didn't you tell us? Cheese ravioli, yeah. Now I see you're saying Chinese, okay. I actually like cheese ravioli. That's my favorite type. I get the 4 cheese ravioli. I buy it at Walmart or whatever. Ooh, it's good stuff. I mean, granted, it's generic, so it's not, like, delicious, but it's pretty good. I mean, for the price, it's like $2.50 for a pound or something like that. Pretty decent. Then again, I've been eating it for so long, maybe that's why I like it now. We are at plus 11. Well, the good news is we found a nice node here, so I'm getting tons and tons of good stuff. That makes me happy. Almost out of frames, and I have no wood. I've got a stack of wood in the chest, but I didn't think I would actually run out of it. What movie? Movie? Where did I see a movie? Oh, where the original Soylent Green was? I don't remember the movie where it was mentioned, but I think it was a book, and then they made it into a movie, which I'm sure is where most people know the reference from. Well, those that do know the reference, I don't think most people do. Like I said, I never seen the movie that it was originally referenced. I saw it from Xenogears. Kind of a pop culture reference now. Alright, we're about halfway or so through the stream already. We're at 32 minutes. And then after the stream's over, I gotta record the next 2 episodes. It's early, it's not even 8 o'clock yet, so... plenty of time. How much have I gotten? 3 grand. Nice. And there's a coal node nearby, so I can start making some nice ammo. Hurry up and get this crap done. Out of stamina or out of drink? Suck down another one, dummy. I gotta get this done. I want to get this done and built. Just hoping I can remember how to do this offhand. Charlton Heston. Yeah, that sounds right. I know it was a really old movie, the 50s or 60s, maybe even earlier, I'm not sure. I'm not an old movie person, generally speaking. I don't watch a lot of old movies. When my mom was alive, she used to like the detective mysteries like was it Charlie Chan? Oh, god damn, it's been so long, I can't remember his name. I think it was Charlie Chan. Oh, damn, his name, it was Chan, but I can't think of his... Soylent Cola. Oh god, I love Futurama. So I used to watch some of those old movies, but I mean, other than that were in black and white, I'm not big on older movies. A lot of the so-called classics I've never even seen. It varies from person to person. Yeah. Yeah. No, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Charlie. It was Chan. His last name was Chan. I'm pretty sure it was Charlie Chan. He was a detective. He was obviously a Chinese detective. His son was played by Key Luke. And if you don't know who Key Luke was, if you've ever seen the original Gremlins movie, the old man that had Gizmo in the beginning of the first Gremlins, that was Key Luke, who was the movie, not real life, but movie son of Charlie Chan. I'm pretty sure it was Charlie Chan. All right, should be north. Yes, it is, which means these two, not those. These need to go, and then we need to head north. Nah, you're what, like 50-something? You ain't old, not even close. My grandma just passed away last year, and she was 82. She was just beginning to approach old. I used to tease her occasionally, like, oh, Grandma, you're old. And she'd be like, I'm not old. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm just messing with you. It's like, no, I'm sorry. She would say she was old, and I'm like, you're not old. She's like, I'm old. I'm like, Grandma, you're like 78, you're 80. That's not old. Like, you're starting to get there, Grandma, but you ain't there. All right, now these have connected. I hope they fix the textures in these in Alpha 20. Charlie Chan, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was Charlie Chan. I love those because they were the old black and white movies. And I was so surprised when I got older to find out that Key Luke was the old man from Gremlins. I was like, God, he's dead now. He died. I think he died in the 90s. I mean, like I said, he was the son, the movie son, not real life, of the Charlie Chan character in the movies. And the movies were made in like the 40s and 50s, maybe? Because they were black and white. They were not color. Alright, so we don't have a whole lot of time, so we need to speed this up. Not buckshot. Cement. As you see, I did find some lead, so I put some lead in there. You know what? We need more cement. Alright, let's stack this. Give me all that. Give me some of that. We're gonna need a whole crap load of those. Go in here. We'll drink that, even though as soon as I drink it, I look down. Full on life. Of course I am. Eat. Eat. I don't want to... That noise, man. It sounds like a zombie. What was that, a zombie? No, it was your stomach. Alright, so I need to get that. I want to grab... I think we'll do that. We'll just do that. Couple stone rocks. And we're going to grab those. God, I hope I remember how to do this. I'm not sure that I do. Take two. Got ladders. No, let's not scrap those. I said no. Alright. No. Put those in here, because I might need them later. I do need to make a crap ton of hatches. How many? I don't know. Wood hatch. Come on. Tick, tick, tick. Guess I need about 50, so we'll make 60. That'll work. Oh, don't need to do that. Here I am thinking I gotta go there, and I do not. Now we... Bam. Alright, now I gotta remember how the hell to make this thing. We need to clear out a lot of area that I remember. Okay, there's no point worrying about using the shovel. I was going to say sword. Jeez. No point in using the shovel since it still takes 2 swings. I mean, it uses less stamina, but I don't really care about that at the moment. I don't know how much room I got to clear out, but I know it's a lot. I want to say it's at least like a 5x5 maybe area. So we'll start from... See, the problem is I've already got the... Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. I should probably have built it down here and then... No, because I wanted it to be exactly in this spot, so... Yeah. Yeah. Let's just get all this stuff dug out. I did actually build this hatch elevator on camera in my Season 5 world, I'm pretty sure. Which was my last season before this one. And initially it failed, and then all of a sudden it just magically started working. And I think it was because I misplaced like one block, and then I had to log out or something in order to make it suddenly work. And other than once or twice, I think it's maybe 2 or 3 times, it's kind of bugged out and dropped me, or it just didn't work. But ever since it started working, I haven't really had any issues with it, so rock on. So hyped for Alpha 20. On Alpha 20. I'm really nervous that it's not going to come out before Halloween, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. I have a feeling, since Rick Hunix said that they don't think they're going to have to, like... It's not a close call to claim that it should be out by Halloween, but since he said that, I'm kind of concerned that they might try to rush it out the door if it gets too close to Halloween, you know what I mean? You know what I am saying? I'm out. Rah, drink. Drink, fool, drink! Get this stuff. I mean, hey, the good news is I'm getting lots and lots of nitrate, and I need nitrate along with coal. I gotta make some ammo. I've got a decent amount of shotgun shells. Oh, that reminds me, in between episodes, I did make a shotgun tube extender. So instead of 9 shells, I now have 12, which is nice. And then I made 2 ergonomic grip mods, which reduces stamina cost. I put one of them on... I put one on the steel pickaxe, and I think the other one's on... No. I don't think I've put it on something else yet. I couldn't decide. I wanted to put it on the bat, but since the bat already has the only one slot and it has the spikes, I'd much rather have the metal spikes. For now. Have I gone up another level? Oh, I gone up 2 levels. Well. Living off the land. If I put one in there and another in there, I could make some good stuff. I got 1 endearing adventure, 1 in there, 3. 20 for craft items 20% faster. That is awesome, but not needed yet. Oh yeah, you can, yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things where it doesn't make sense, but yeah, you can absolutely put it on the knuckles. And it does, it makes a big difference. Well, you know what? If I put a point into there... Nah. Oh, shoot. You know what? I am having some issues with food, so I am going to do that. I'm torn. I kind of don't want to, but I kind of want to. I don't think I found the sham chowder recipe yet. So I'm definitely going to need some vegetables to be growing and growing faster. Plus, that makes the plots as cheap as they can get to make. The farm plots will be 50% cost, which means only like 12 or 13 nitrate instead of 25, and like 5 rotting flesh instead of 10. Makes a big difference. I think the clay is 100 by default, so that'll make the clay cost only 50, which is also much more reasonable. Although I think I've already got like 2 or 3 stacks of clay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to finish this on camera, but that's okay. I've already shown you guys how to make it, and you can easily look up how to make this is the new hatch elevator. This is not the old one. The old one, all you had to do is just make a stack of the hatches and then just step in it and up you go. This one involves 2 rolling garage doors and placing them in a certain way. But again, I've done it on Season 5, and I showed you guys exactly how to do it. I mean, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I showed you. And I was actually doing it while watching the video while I was recording it, which is what I was going to do here, but I'm probably just going to completely not show anything, because by the time I get I should have already had it loaded up on my tablet. And that's going to put us well over an hour, and like I said, I do not want to go that long. And you guys have seen it, so you've been able to enjoy a little bit of time. As far as the brawler tree, switching topics. I definitely want to do a brawler run at some point. And I also really want to do a stun baton, because not in Alpha 19, in Alpha 20. Because in Alpha 20, along with all the pipe, the new zero tier, as it were, pipe weapons, guns, they're adding a pipe baton. So the problem with doing like a baton run is you don't always find them in the early game. And since you can't craft them until you get the stun baton parts, that means in early game, unless you get lucky and find one, the only way you can build one is if you, well, build or buy, is if you buy one from the trader if he's got one, or you buy the parts from a trader if he's got them. Oh, it's broken. Of course it is. We're going to go ahead and do the wooden hatches. Dude, 1,000? Oh, hell no. Nope, not that many. We'll do 50-ish, and then that'll be good enough. But anyway, yeah, I definitely want to... I want to do a baton playthrough, and I'd like to eventually do a brawler playthrough. I think I've done a brawler playthrough on my own, in my private world, but I'd like to do one in-game. Or in-game, good lord. In a Let's Play. I've tinkered with it a little, and it is a lot of fun. I know it needs to be higher than this, so let's go ahead and... I don't know how high it needs to be. But... Alright. Let's get this stuff chopped down, chopped down. Dun 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 dun. Yes. Yes, Andrew, that is correct. That is another really big benefit of the steel knuckles. The steel knuckles can be used to harvest meat, and they have the exact same harvest bonus as a knife. That's one of the reasons I actually really like doing it when I did my own, because I was like, oh, this is so nice. I don't have to have a knife or a machete. Yep, that was a huge bonus. Come on, man, you're kicking my butt here with the stamina. Ugh. Gonna have to put that 4th point in eventually. Nice. Alright, I know this is still probably not big enough. And that's okay. Definitely need to find an auger, but I mean, it is only day 18. This is still pretty early. I didn't really need to do this, or I should say I don't really need to do this hatch elevator, but man, it gets tiring running up that ladder. Once or twice isn't bad, but then when you do it over and over, especially if you go down to your forges and then you come back up and, oh crap, I forgot to do this or that, or yeah, having to go back down and then back up, it's like, ugh, it suck. It suck. I know it needs to be higher than this. For those that have come in since the beginning, I was asked about the Dead Space streams, and I do apologize that I kind of... I don't think as I said when I started, this is the first time I've streamed since I streamed Dead Space 2, which was roughly a month ago, maybe a little over a month. I didn't realize it's been that long. So, I will try to stream it tomorrow, but again, I can't promise tomorrow. However, I will definitely try to do it sometime this week. Worst come to worst, I'll try to do it like on Friday or something. But since today, I'm pretty sure today's Saturday, which means tomorrow's Sunday, so I should be able to stream it tomorrow where the most people will be able to see it. Because that's kind of the thing. I want to make sure as many people that can watch it can. I mean, no matter what time you post or stream something, there's always going to be somebody on the other side of the world that it's not going to be a good time for them. Which is, as I've said before, something I really enjoy about doing the YouTube thing. Seeing how many people literally across the entire planet that actually watch this stuff. I mean, I know I do it. I don't care, but I don't care who it is. If I think it's cool stuff, I watch it. But it always tickles me that people from other countries, not just like Canada or something, because I live in the U.S., but people in like Australia, Japan, Denmark, all these, I almost said weird places, not weird places, but like far, far, far away, other side of the planet, and they watch my stuff. I mean, that to me is so fascinating. It's one of the reasons I like the analytics thing on YouTube. It actually tells you what percentage of your viewers are where, and blah, 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 and what language they speak, I think, even. I don't know if I've ever actually looked at that, but I think that's an option. Oh, there's that bug. Go away. Alright, man. Like I said, I'm only going to be on a couple more minutes. Yeah, it's already 50 minutes, so... Talk to you later, Patrick. You have a good weekend, man. Yeah, I definitely don't have time to build this, but that's okay. To me, the greatest thing about streaming is the interaction with the people in the stream. It's not... That's why I've said that if I ever were to do the whole face cam thing, I would never do face cams during pre-recorded videos, because to me, that's more about the game than it is the personality of the person. Wait a minute, you stumbled on my videos because of Glocks and caps? What do you mean? What was it, like one of the recommended at the end of the video or something? I didn't think it would recommend my little channel on theirs. They're both like... I know they were both like 70,000 or something at one point, and then all of a sudden Glock just exploded, and he's like 200,000 or 300,000 now. Poor Cap is only at like 130, 150. It's been a while since I've been to Cap's main channel and saw his... Well, Glock 2, I haven't been to his main channel in a while. Or the main page. YouTube algorithms. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like... Okay. I didn't think there'd be that many... Oh, man, I hope they fix that one day. You gotta be careful. You can accidentally glitch through those sometimes and fall through the world. It's been a long time. Mini alphas. But I'm pretty sure that's still a thing. Yeah, I've actually been stuck at 631 for about 2 months. And then right after I posted the console update, like a week ago, well, yeah, a little over a week ago, all of a sudden I've been getting, well, I mean, I've only gotten like 22 or something since then, but I got like that, the day after I got like 7 or 8 subs in a single day. I mean, I was shocked. And then I got like 4 more yesterday or the day before. And then I got 2 or 3 today. I was pleasantly surprised. I think once Alpha 20 comes out and I start doing the daily videos again, as well as streams, I think my sub count will pick up a little. And as I've said, if I do manage somehow to get to 1,000, I intend to do at least one live stream where I do a face cam. And if I ever do face cam after that, it'll only be in live streams. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Some of this. Choppy, choppy. Nope, this definitely gotta go. I think I need like a 7x7 for the entire elevator base, whatever. But the main room I think is like 5x5, and you need the extra one on each side for the actual rolling garage doors. Ugh, stamina, man. I am one tired dude. That's alright. We're getting there. Once this is done, I'll never have to do it again. It's 11 o'clock, so that, and I'm about to get off, or I'm about to stop streaming, which means I can start my next episode directly from here. I can get something done, and maybe I can build the hatch elevator over the next night. And then after that, I may have to work on the horde base. But I'm definitely going to need to get some more cement mix. We're going to we're definitely going to use Moon Knight's horde base for the day 21. And then hopefully, if I can get some resources gathered up, I can start work on our more permanent horde base. Which, as I've said, is going to be a form of drop base. And I don't do the drop bases. Still, I was the 87th. Oh, really? I didn't realize you were here that long. Jeez. Let's see, 87 subs. Wow, that was probably sometime in my first 6 months. Oh, you've already seen my face. Yeah, I did post it on that one thing, I think. I think I've only posted it once, but didn't I have my sunglasses and my mask on? The only one I think that's actually seen my face is, I almost said Moon Knight, obviously Moon Knight, Giant Midget. When he was helping me with stuff with the game, we were on video chat. I don't consider myself a handsome individual, so I very leery about the whole face cam thing. As if I don't already have no self-confidence. Last thing I need is people going, holy shit, you're ugly. Thanks, I didn't already know that. I do have a mirror in my bathroom. Oh, yeah, level up. Let's see. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so I need 3 more points to get Cage Warrior. Ooh, that's gonna suck, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get there. We are going to get there. Oh, wow, I think I've dug a little... Ooh, yeah, I think I need to dig more this way. How much have I gotten? Whoo! 1.5 stacks and a bunch of iron. Lots of stone. Oh, I'm a happy man right now. Very happy. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call the stream here. Like I said, I apologize for the shorter stream, but since this is the Let's Play World, I want to keep it short. Back when you were homeless. Yeah, I feel so bad about that, man. My life could have gone homeless very easily. I'm only not because of one of my brothers. And it's only because he promised my parents before they died. Oh, Moon was at my house? Really? I don't ever remember. It doesn't matter. Like I said, it's not a big deal. It's not like I'm hiding my face. I don't really care if anybody sees it. I'm a nobody. Ain't nobody gonna recognize me. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. I will see you guys tomorrow in the next episode, which I'm going to record as soon as I end the stream. Going to continue right from where I'm sitting. So I hope you guys did enjoy the short stream. If you did, feel free to leave a like and all that good stuff. Okay, this time I'm really ready. Gonna have a good. All right, man, Patrick, take it easy. Have a good weekend. So I will see you guys as always in tomorrow's episode.